Hey Sagittarius, it's your girl Lay. So this is for my Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus if you're concerned about love. Your month of September 2019, what's looking like? So I have four piles. So the first pile is about the overall theme or lesson or energy of September. Here we have love. Here is career, work, school, home, stuff like that. And here is wellness, your spiritual and emotional wellness. If you're interested, this is the exact same spread I do for my month ahead private readings. Details for that are in the description box. And I also have timestamps down below if you want to skip to a particular section. All right, so feel free. All right, Sag, without further ado, let's get into it. Journey. Half the treasure is the journey on the path to finding it. So, Sag, this could, be a literal journey. You may be traveling in September, but more so, this is a spiritual journey. You're going to be going through a tremendous amount of change in September, and this is inner change. This is largely inside, beneath the surface, but it's beautiful. You'll be finding the treasure within yourself, to sound cliche. Just a lot of enlightenment, a lot of getting to know yourself better, and beautiful growth. Awesome. We also have torment, which I believe, yeah, that's the devil. Three of Swords, okay. And we have I am open to love in various forms. So the great lesson for you, Sag, for September is just to be open in love, whether that's um, familial love, friendship love, all types of love, love of self. So remember when I said you would go through a lot of change. This change could be a little painful. Growth often involves some type of pain. I see heartache here. So this could be in terms of relationships, heartache, or family issues, love in all its forms. There's not just one type of love. So I feel like your journey or your great change is going through a lot of healing this brokenheartedness in September. And with this torment, yeah, I feel like you're going to have enough of like the mental anguish that you may find yourself in, or that may currently find yourself in. You're going to have enough of it, and you're going to break free, because you have the skill, the know-how, you have all of it. You have all the tools necessary to break this knot. You can easily, unbound yourself. And I feel like that is your journey for September. Unbounding yourself and finding freedom and release and becoming more open to love again, Sag. So that's your overall message. So next we're going to go into love. Everybody loves love. All right, here we go. Love. We have the Fool. 0. Beautiful. Love in spite of it all. Now, let me say again, with this love in spite of it all, on the back, it's a long message. I won't get into it, but if you would like to, pause the video and read the message for yourself, feel free. But this is all about having the courage to love again. This is about, remind you about how you felt when you had your first crush, or your first love. You were wide-eyed, you were curious, your first kiss. This is thinking about to where it all began, the Fool, and This is reminding you to have the courage to love again, in spite of it all, in spite of all the heartache, or, you know, this is asking you to remember what it was like that very, very first time you felt that spark of love within. And again, with the Fool here, the Fool is all about beginning. So you could very well be, you know, beginning a new love affair, or just beginning something, either beginning to date again, beginning a new relationship, or beginning a new stage in your relationship, because this is all about having the courage to, you know, move forward and to start anew. We're not even done, are we? So we have mother healing. Awesome. As your feelings towards your mother heal, your desires manifest more rapidly and accurately. Codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. And we also have fertility in reverse. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. So the word new was in this card 3 times, if you were counting. So definitely, Sag, be open to the energy of newness. Seeing this in reverse, though, again, talks about hesitation to begin anew, to love in spite of it all, and that could be due to past hurts. Understandably so, you know, it's hard to get back out there when you felt pain, when you experienced heartbreak. So with this mother healing, so you could be a mother, or this refers to your mother and going through that process of healing. So some type of family healing is, I feel, necessary to mitigate this codependency. So this codependency may stem from your childhood, or some family issue or family trauma. So I feel like definitely going, you know, confronting your inner child, or maybe going to therapy or journaling, you know, definitely getting connected, meditating with your inner child, and doing that healing will only prove beneficial to your love life. Codependency, this is all about depending on somebody for your happiness, depending on someone to complete you in a sense, and not feeling sufficient on your own. That's all, you know, false limiting beliefs. You are sufficient on your own. And definitely the message is, whether you're single or not, or you have someone, definitely don't be afraid to love again and to get back out there, Sagittarius. All right, so that is your love message. Going on to career, school, all that good stuff. All right, here, 10 of Pentacles. Like, that's the best career card to get. Like, what? 7 of Wands in reverse. Mother of Swords in reverse. Don Juan upright. Child Divine in reverse. So the shadow attributes here says inability to defend oneself against negative forces. So this goes hand in hand with this 7 of Wands here, this Child Divine, because 7 of Wands is all about fighting off competitors, standing your ground. You've reached the higher ground. You are defending yourself. But in reverse, again, there could be not an inability. You have the ability to defend yourself, but there could be some holding yourself back. There could be some hesitation here. So I think this is where this Mother of Swords comes into play, because in reverse, this symbolizes a kind of cold, closed off person, a person who can tend to cut people with their words, who, you know, they can be a bit harsh. And the only reason why they're like this is because there's some healing that needs to happen to get this, you know, back upright. So I feel as though in terms of work, career, school, You got to defend yourself. You've got to stand your ground. You've got to, you know, defend yourself against negative forces, whether those negative forces are stemming from you yourself or they are outside negative forces. And then it goes back to what I said about your love pile. You know, connect with your inner child. Work on inner child healing, family healing, because the potential is here. You know, this is a happily ever after. This is a legacy, a firm foundation. This is financial success. So it's here, it's there, but we have to get through. You know, we have to defend ourselves to get there. We have to, you know, not let the negativity win, okay? The Don Juan says, spotlights your positive, seductive qualities. So yeah, you have all you need. You have your, you're probably very charming. I don't know I know few Sagittarius that are not charming, that are not magnetic in a sense. And you know, that is going to help you find your success and your career and your stability, okay? Yeah, focus on family, yeah, that family healing. All right, so that is it for career, love. That was in love. That was career, home, and work. So let's talk about your wellness, spiritual, emotional wellness. Six of Cups. Oh yeah, Six of Cups or Six of Hearts in this deck. Nine of Swords, upright. This is Justice. This is Arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. Again, this is the same kind of message we had in your previous pile. So yeah, you've got to, you know, work on protecting yourself and defending yourself from negative energy, whether that's other people, whether that's your inner critic, yeah, any negative forces. I feel like there's a lot of this talks about mental anxiety and worry, sleepless nights. So this could be kind of how you feel in your head sometimes, like, you know, a little bit of chaos, and just feeling, you know, that you can't get these swords out of your back. Like you feel maybe, you know, attacked in a sense. Spirit wants you to connect with the earth, Mother Earth, as in, and do some healing exercises, meditation, therapy, or yoga, or hiking, just being out in nature. I feel like you will benefit with, you know, doing a lot of outdoors activities that can be very helpful for you. Six of Cups or Six of Hearts here, it talks about childhood, the past, in some way, innocence. So, you know, these negative forces could stem from either a childhood related event or just some past event, something that is, you know, kind of impeding you from moving forward. And you gotta release this. You got to protect yourself, surround yourself with positive energy, especially with this Justice in reverse. Justice is about, you know, right from wrong, you know, justice. And here I'm seeing the white and the black cat, and they're like two forces. Like, it's also about balance, a balance of two different forces. So I feel like your forces, your light and shadow, you know, aspects of yourself, also your head, your mental, and then your spiritual and your emotional. There could be sometimes a bit of a tug of war, Sag. You may feel like you have to fight for that balance, you know, to fight for your peace in a sense. And you're a fighter, you're a strong fighter. Just to make it easier on you, Sag, this is surrounding yourself with positivity. Of course, you're very positive, and also you have to work on releasing whatever past event or past, you know, pain that's still lingering in the present. And then connect with nature. Ground yourself, Sag. So that's all I have for you, Sag. Thank you for coming to my channel. Subscribe so you don't miss my giveaway for 300 subscribers, and check out your sun, moon, and rising videos. Bye bye.